Alright, YouTube. I figured I'd make this video because it's just something to talk about, I guess. Something I can share with you guys. My last short video where I talked about my teeth coming out, some guy says, which eye is the... Oh, there's a bug on me. He says, which eye is the good eye? And I realized he was probably being a smartass, but there is a story behind this. So I figured I'd tell you the story. When I was young, in I believe first grade, first or second grade, they noticed that this left eye was turned in towards my nose, almost like I was half cross-eyed. So their brilliant plan was they're gonna put a patch on this eye, and it's gonna force this eye to get stronger and even itself out or whatever. So of course you've got first or second grader, whatever I was. This bug really doesn't want to leave me alone. Um, I just took a shower, so I don't smell. But so of course you got a first grader, a second grader, whatever I was, and you put this patch on them, and all the kids are giving me crap about it and making fun of me and this and that, and I can't see. Like this eye only has about 40% vision, 35-40% vision. So I would like peel the thing back so I could do the spelling tests and stuff and not write all over the place and have it look horrible. So I had to keep wearing this stupid patch for 2 or 3 years, 3 or 4 years, something like that. And it did send my eye out to, I guess what you would call midline, like it was regular, like this one. And so I'm working as a paramedic, working as a firefighter, doing what I did throughout my entire 20s. And when I left that, I started working a lot more as doing a lot more carpentry, doing a lot more house painting, stuff like that. And when I had my own business doing house painting, I found one of the best ways to make money was you take a backpack blower and you go around and you clean out the gutters on people's houses. You just walk along, blow all the stuff out. It blows down on the lawn. You blow it all away, and it was a good way. It was a good, fast way to make money. So, so I'm over by St. Tim's in Warwick, and this is back when we still lived in Warwick. I'm over by the church St. Tim's, and I remember getting up on the roof. It was a 1.5 story roof. It was only like a. It wasn't bad. It was like a 4 pitch. It wasn't bad at all. And so I'm up there and I'm looking at the gutters, and I'm thinking, okay, I can get this done quick because it's looks like it's gonna start raining. I was young and stupid, late 20s, early 30s, and I said, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna make my $75 or whatever I was charging the guy. I don't remember now. I never got paid actually. And it started raining, and I took 2 or 3 steps, and then the last thing I the last thing I remember was I was sliding on my ass down the roof, and I remember as I'm going over the edge, I'm thinking, "Oh, this is gonna hurt," and then I don't remember anything. I don't know how long I was unconscious, but I I was on the ground, and the backpack blower was on my head. I was face down on the ground. The backpack blower was on my head, still running, and I thought that I had woken up in bed next to my wife, and a plane or something came through the roof and landed on us. So I'm yelling, Jen, 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 over and over again, and I finally managed to. I realized, okay, it's a backpack blower. I take it off my head, I turn it off, and I roll over onto my back, which I was a paramedic. I should have known it was probably a stupid idea, but thank God I didn't. I didn't damage anything. I mean, my lower back was all screwed up. I broke the wings off of 2 or 3 vertebrae, and It was just bad. I was in a lot of pain. So there was this big 10-foot tall chain link fence that was separating a apartment complex from this house that I'm doing. And there's this big fat guy on the other side of it wearing basketball shorts and a white t-shirt. And he's yelling at me, "Don't move! Don't move, you idiot! Don't move!" And I'm still kind of out of it, and he's understanding that, and he says, "I don't know who Jen is. You're the only one who's here. You're the only one who's here." So I calm down a little bit, and he says, "The rescue's on their way. The fire department's on their way." So I'm laying there on my back, and the first face that I see that comes over me is this guy that was in my EMT class in 2005. So I'm like, "Holy shit, you were in my EMT class." And he says, "Yeah, I was." And no, I said, "Holy shit, you were in my EMT class." He says, "Holy shit, yeah, I was." So I thought that was kind of funny. But this is when my eye had been normal at this point. So because I had broke all of the wings off of like my lumbar vertebrae, there were like 2 or 3 that I broke the wings off of. There were just these chunks of bone that were in my back. That, I mean, they couldn't go in there and get them with surgery because you move around in there the wrong way and you push something into the spinal cord, and it goes from, okay, my back hurts, to, oh, now I can't feel anything. So they put me on a ton of muscle relaxers, and at the time, opioid pain meds. And again, I was young and stupid, and I let myself get dependent on the opioids for a little while, and made an ass out of myself many a time. And I was also taking the muscle relaxers because my back was just spasming all the time. It would like lock up and spasm. So I'm taking these muscle relaxers, and for some reason, the muscle relaxers, I mean, they're relaxing muscles, and the I forget what it's called, but the thing that your eye is on at the front of it, that's all muscle. So that actually, because there's a motorcycle coming by, it's probably going to be loud. I hate these things. These actually aren't too bad. But anyway, I'm taking these muscle relaxers because my back is all locked up and spasming and really causing, oh god, that was pain like I'd never known before. But it made my eye wander off this way, and whatever, I don't really notice it. Sometimes I see myself in the mirror, sometimes when I'm really, really tired, like now, because I didn't really sleep last night because of the teeth that I had pulled and all that, it'll really be off to that side. So I know the guy was probably being a smart ass, like, oh, redneck, which one's the good eye? This is my good eye, my right eye, and my left eye is the one that I only have about 40% vision in. So if you've ever been watching my videos and you've wondered, why does his left eye look so weird? That's why. Just an interesting thing I thought I'd share. Thought you might find it interesting. And yeah, that's about it. I hope wherever you are, you're comfortable and that God is with you. Thank you.